And welcome of this game before, but anniversary. I played it when it first came out. A new game. Yes, my old data will be lost. Yes, proceed. Select your desired game difficulty. Normal mode. Yes, my old data will be lost. Yes, proceed. Yo, Maximus. Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Max.
Now, Dawn is my second voice. She's here to help me out with some things. It wants me to bring up my inventory and open the lantern. Alright, we brought our lantern out, and here we go.
The dragon's roost is just beyond. We should hurry.
I'm gonna go ahead and save and quit my game.
It shows itself.
Hi, Gregory. How are you? Yeah, I know. Come, yeah, I'm on my way there. Yeah, you just ran past them and went, oh, look, there's they are. Goodbye. What use is that, Sable? And here we have a rift stone, and we get our 2 pawns to borrow.
A goblin! We cannot suffer the world. Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still. No. We feel the whole of the vanguard.
Thank you, Sable. Alrighty. We're getting done with this one here. It's a hobgoblin. We'll beat him up too. Okay. Alright, let's see. Anything to pick up and find? Oh, coin pouch. Probably not going to be any good. Oh, wow. Look, I got 40,000 gold, which it's going to take from me when I go to the other character. Why all that gold then? Alrighty, and on we run. Oh, look, a chimera.
Right this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Strike it when it alights.
Okay.
Slay them before they can use their voice.
Okay, where are my other pawns? They must have got stuck somewhere. Hey, Rogue. Love you.
A flying beast arisen.
Hey, Goat. Hey, Rogue.
upon it.
Alright, that works.
Snow harpy.
Okay, harpies.
They're a threat when well unified. I'll catch you.
Come on, come over from top.
Where have we soared?
Okay, I know this is stupid, but that's the first time I saw the harpies carry somebody away.
Yeah, they've done it to me several times in my game.
Survivors, let's join them. I'll provoke it.
Alright, I'm gonna turn. Let's try this. No, there shouldn't be an echo.
I've been using a lot of... I've been using a lot of energy, so...
Our goal is ahead.
Yeah, my game is on live audio on my TV. I don't know how to change that, and my
I'm
headset
still hearing
isn't...
an echo.
Yeah, I'm not hearing an echo either.
Our goal is ahead.
No, I was asking
Oh.
if they heard the echo because I have the stream on my phone open, and
Ah.
so they were probably hearing it from my phone.
I gotta make a trip back to the... where we were. To figure out what's going on here, because it did not pick up the pawns like it was supposed to. I guess I don't really need them. I'll probably survive without it, but they do help somewhatly in that fight against the Chimera. So it would be good to have them around. Okay, there we go. I forgot to examine it. Hi there. Hi there. Okay, thank you for coming.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance. Here's another path, Master.
Nice to have you along now that the fighting's all over. But hey, that was my fault. Yeah, good thing we're not gonna fall.
Monsters have made a shambles of this place. Our goal is ahead.
Arisen! This way, sir!
The worm awaits beyond sight. I should be proud to guide you.
By Arisen. Stay ever ready as we advance.
Fear of the beasts all around.
Arisen!
Cannot
This way,
trust the
sir!
worm to work any further atrocities.
Our army is routed. It is plain truth. Beyond that grand
And here we have
makes its roost.
the fight with the
Ever ready as we advance.
big ugly Chimera. Lion, goat, snake.
Uh-oh. Good
And
baby.
he had his snack. He should be full now and not as hungry. Okay, now.
They hold the advantage. I've seen its magic.
It is best to kill the snake head first. Oh. And the goat next. The snake, the tail gets cut off. See, the snake is poison, the goat is magic, and the lion is pure force.
Say that again.
The snake is poison attacks, the goat is magical attacks, and the lion delivers pure force. In other words, it is melee damage. See, now we have killed the goat. We don't have to worry about the magic attacks that it delivers, other than that stupid roar.
So, I still stand by my statement, I accidentally get through games.
Uh-huh. Why, because you didn't do that?
No. I don't know what I did. I told you, I mashed buttons.
Now Morgana's a pretty good mage here. Every time you turn around you see the little glowing light on me. That means that she's healing me. She is keeping anodyne on players or members of the party as they need it. Let's see. And there we go. We have a dead chimera. You have a primary and a secondary weapon. Or at least most of the time you do. If you have a single weapon, like a two-handed sword or a staff, then you you have two sets of skills for the same weapon. If you're using a set of daggers and a bow, then you have a set of skills for the dagger and a set of skills for the bow. Mages, you will see that anodyne can be on either the first or the second screen, so you want to look at both screens when you're going to do your pawn selection, and I will show you more about that in a little bit. And here we go, the dragon comes again. Dragon's Dogma is one of those games that it takes time to understand everything, and it's not all about combat. As Maximus mentioned earlier, he was looking at the inventory screen and trying to say, where is the encumbrance? Things aren't always clear. I understood what, I figured out what was what, and over time, and I can show more of that as we go along. Okay, we are going to go with a guy. Now this character is going to try to look like me, but I can't give it my name. I'm going to give it the name of one of my favorite authors. The moniker is what players will see if they have parental controls enabled that prevent them from seeing weird stuff. It allows kids to play without it. If someone put some nasty words up in the top, if they have parental controls, they had to pick a name from an approved list, and when anybody with parental controls will see that name from the approved list. So they cannot force someone to view a game. Okay. They have a wide variety of body types here, including a child body type, which I find humorous, but I'm not going to do that. We're doing me today. Let's see, the closest one, and I'll go from this to something else later. Okay, let's test voices. Dawn, you're gonna have to help me here, because I know that what I hear isn't what other people hear.
Okay. You're going through them too fast. Just pick one. Don't worry about whether it matches you. Just don't pick a squeaky one.
How's that one?
That works. Like I said, it's not going to sound like you.
Right.
But that's... At least it's not a squeaky kid voice.
Yeah. I'd sound awful funny as a squeaky kid. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oop.
You are not having braids.
I didn't want braids. Well, let's go over and get rid of the wrinkles. Give me the right facial hair. play with that hairstyle a little bit. Give me something a little bit longer if I can find it. That looks like me when my hair's more shaggy. Let me give me a little bit longer of a beard. What do you think of that one? As far as just the hair. I don't have the beard quite like that. But that'll work.
I've seen your beard kind of like that.
It doesn't come up to my lower lip like that one does. Okay. It looks kind of like me. Face shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Better than the other one did.
Yeah.
The eyes are right. The nose. They don't have a broken nose, so we can't do that. What do you think of that one, Jill? Dawn?
It's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. That works. There's... Okay, I think... Now we got the whole body, stature... height. Don't want it just quite as tall as I had that other one because he was a giant. I think the marker on the side indicates approximately normal height. And I am slightly above normal height. Weight, we're going to go to heavy. Skin color, we're going to leave alone. Musculature, we're going to go none. And this is what I would look like with a diaper on. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we're going with that one. Arms. Alright, there we go. Measure really alone stance. Okay. I do try to carry myself with military bearing, but not quite as quite all the way to imposing. Probably right about there. Alright. Okay. And we're going to say we're done with that. What do you think?
Works for me.
Okay. Yes, I'm ready to play. Alrighty. For our first adventure, I lost my heart in Cassardis.
Should be a cheesy piano song.
Apparently I'm liked by the kids too. Which works, because I am.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you're my age and still haven't grown up.
He needs sunglasses.
Yeah, I do. Now you can get glasses at the Rift Crystal vendor.
Mm-hmm.
He has black glasses, but they don't look quite like what I wear, so I didn't bother. Hey,
Okay.
Kina. And now she's hiding behind me, which I don't say. I can't say I blame her, because it's, you know, well. And here I am, either too crazy or too dumb to be afraid of the thing. I'm thinking you can take your pick and both of them are right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you just smashed a thing and then the big bad soldiers are running away. And we have a sword. Let's go be crazy and hit them with it. I'm sure it'll appreciate a toothpick. Especially since I don't know how to use the thing. I'm a fisherman. And we're going to pick at its foot for a while, and it's, yep, there we go. So Capcom's going to flag this as violating copyrights. That's good to know.
He just dropped his toothpick.
Yeah. He didn't need it anymore. And this is what we call a heart attack. Probably why I like this game so much.
You had a really bad case of heartburn?
Because I identify with the character. I've certainly had a heart attack that felt like something was sticking a spike through my chest before.
When I saw this, I was thinking the song from Fern Gully.
Which one?
You're welcome, little snack.
Oh yeah. Yep. I'm just a little snack.
Who was it that did that song? One of the rappers.
Help me!
Yeah, but it was the lizard that did it. That's all I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because it is a cutscene and they are flagging it because they're revealing a cutscene. They want people to they wanted people to not know this was coming when they encountered it. So they were flagging it so that the videos of it came off. Don't know why they're doing that after 5 years, because after 5 years everybody knows it.
Well, I didn't know it.
Okay,
And
well,
apparently I wasn't paying attention when Max played the first part. But I didn't see the heart surgery until I played it. And was completely surprised.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Examine the stuff, and I can be a fighter, a strider, or a mage. I happen to prefer strider, but I think I'm going to do something different this time around, because I'm going to switch as soon as I can to assassin. So I'm going to go fighter so that people can see what that does as a player. Yes, I'm going to take on this vocation. And now I've got a sword and a board. Now,
I'm watching Techno stream Dragon's Dogma.
Now, we have...
I'm talking on the stream.
She's in... Tell him you're in party chat.
Wes just came out and asked me what I was doing.
Okay. Now, if you hold down your right bumper, then you see that you get Blink Strike, which is a jump forward and you attack. It's a rusty sword. If you hold down your left bumper, it brings up the shield skills, and that same button you just hit to do Blink Strike now does shield summon, where you smack your shield and say, hey, come and get me, dummy. And Big Dummy comes and gets you. Hopefully.
Yeah, that doesn't really work in stealth. Just saying.
No, it doesn't work in stealth. Yeah, I'm heartless, I know.
Yeah, they're talking about you behind your back. Except...
Oh, yeah, well,
they
in front of me. I'm sneaking up on them. I'm a sneaky big booger, huh? Yeah, that kind of fits, because, you know, remember when I worked at Cheats? The hard concrete floors, I mean, sneakers made noise on them. And I'm running around wearing Wellington boots with the hard soles, and nobody hears me moving. I would walk up and talk to somebody and they would jump out of their skin because they weren't expecting anybody to be near them. I had a lot of fun with that. I didn't do it on purpose, but I mean, when it happened, I had to laugh. Yeah, you worry for me. Okay, let's pick that up. Mithridate, we know I need that later. Now, you can grab items and throw them.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I haven't been able to figure out how to throw them. I figured out grab it, but how do you throw them?
With your triangle button.
Uh-huh.
And
Or square.
we broke that thing, and now we got a large nut.
It says... Huh.
Sometimes when you throw something and break it, or you just break it, you...
Right.
So I can get this out of the road. And then I come back over here.
Yeah,
Walnut.
it's very satisfying to run around smashing everything.
Yeah. Hey look, I got a rock. I got a ceramic jug. And a festival pie. And some berries. And some green warish. And a broom. And a broom, okay, there we go. If I had some water, I could fill it there. Yep, no problem. That's awful big for a small nut. What do you think? Hey, more green wires. Definitely gonna use that later. Nope, can't hit that. Alrighty, so now we're coming out of here. And we're gonna go out here and go, hey, hello world. This is Cassardis. A once peaceful fishing village, which is now recovering from one craptastic attack by a dragon.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings. If only, cause I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there, and one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Okay, and we've got our first quest. She wants some flowers. And it says purchase useful equipment. Now, our vendor here in Cassardis is this lovely lady right here.
Oh, hello. It's a mercy so much to the village. I only wish I had more.
And let's see. I haven't got much, so I'm not going to buy anything. Well, actually, the round shield's better than the piece of junk. The round shield's better than the piece of junk I got. Okay, let's see. Iron sword. And a round shield. And we go to checkout and say, yeah, we want to buy these things. Yes, we want to change our equipment. See here, I'm using a rusted sword and a rusted shield, and they're not very good. Alrighty.
I only wish I had more.
Alrighty. Now we're going to go out of town here. We're going to start to go out of town.
Are you
What's
going to
up?
show them that inventory thing with the monocle?
Okay, I guess I can do that. It's in the inventory yet, I'll look. And here we meet our first pawn, Rook. I'm just waiting for pawns named Bishop and Queen.
Hmm.
Nobody got my joke.
That man you were speaking with,
Or
Yeah,
didn't think it was funny.
it's a chess game.
Yeah.
But I was wondering why you picked those two instead of
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Because
other
of the back
players.
line.
Ah.
Besides the king.
Ooh.
I am Benita, as you think. A monster's grove. I do not
You know that's probably why they named him Rook, though.
What can I do you for?
Yeah.
Because they're pawns.
As you
Uh-huh. Right. Pawns are the front line. And then you have the rook, the bishop, the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have it here. Okay. If you look at my name over here on the side, it has what looks like a weight. And it says 12.42. That's the amount of weight that I'm carrying. The encumbrance that that gives me is very light. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see, no cloak. Wavering cloth is... I'm not sure I should wear a tiara, but I'm going to give it to me anyway.
As you will.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a dumb question about pawns.
Uh-huh.
If you wanted to borrow my pawn, do you have to wait until you're the same level that mine is
No, I can
before you can borrow it?
borrow your pawn right away.
Ooh.
As soon as I get my pawn. You see, I can't borrow pawns until I have
Right, until you get
completed
to
that.
the encampment.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey, look, I'm wearing a tiara. Okay. Alright, so the wavering cloth and the other one are on the same slot. Over on the slot over here to the side, you have armor and clothing slots for each.
Okay, not to offend you, but that looks like a ballet dress.
What?
The one with the... Yeah, that one.
Oh no, that's like Roman armor.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that
Yeah,
the bottom
well,
of it looks like a tutu.
but the other one's got better numbers anyway, so. Alright.
As you will. What can I do you for? Take care now.
Alright, we're going to go over and actually buy some things then. I guess I'll get rid of these weapons as soon as I bought them, because I didn't think about the thing you were talking about. Now, the room in the monocle that she was mentioning, the Ruminator's monocle, has no special eyepiece with no special properties to speak of other than lending its wearer an intellectual quality. It offers okay defense and magic defense, but it offers no piercing, striking, stagger, or knockdown resistance. And the only element it provides against is, I can't remember what that one is, but if we sell it, we get 312,000 gold. And now I'm rich.
Yeah.
So I can go back here and buy that trusty sword. Buy the pelta.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the number when I saw it.
Okay, these aren't better than the silly tiara, so I'm not going to buy either of those. Okay. The chest card is not as good as that, okay? Those are not as good, those are not as good. That's not as good. The vest goes in the clothing slot. As you can see down here below it, it shows that it goes in the clothing slot. And it will increase my stuff a little bit. The faded vest is better than the tunic, which is better than the linen shirt, okay. Hemp shirt, we'll go with the faded vest. Now the bands are not going to be as good as what I got there. Now, here again we have a clothing and a
No diapers.
Nope. Okay, we're going to go with that. Yes. Trusty sword. Pelta. Okay, we got that now.
I only wish I had more to offer.
Okay, we'll go in here and show you something real quick here. In the jewelry section, the ring. The swordsman ring. This item enhances the following weapon skill: blink strike or burst strike. Burst strike is an advanced form of blink strike. You have to have blink strike in order to get burst strike. But it comes later in the game.
I only wish I had.
Okay, and now we're ready to travel with my little queen's tiara on.
Hey, at least you didn't put the queen's outfit on you.
Yeah, I can't. It's a girl only thing.
Mm.
And I have
To the encampment. This path
not quite. We got something, a side mission we're going here. Yes, continue. Yes, I know about that. If you go into your this menu and you want to do a quick save, hit your touchpad on your PS4 controller, and you get a quick save option. Not for long. And we need Sunbright.
We mustn't keep her waiting.
Goblins ill like fire!
What's this?
Oh, thank you for picking that up there, Rook. Hey. Keep the language clean in my chat, please.
This looks interesting.
All right.
The choice is yours. What's that?
I'm called Reynard. A trap, but thanks to you.
And here's your first encounter with Reynard. Saving him, of course, makes him your friend.
I didn't even remember that when I just met him and
Yep, I figured you didn't. I
Great Sword.
figured it'd be easier to show you than tell you, though. Where'd you go?
You might as well hit the rabbit while you're at it.
Hey, look, I got a goblin horn. Now we're looking for that big tree around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'm less worried about the goblin right now than I am other things. Alrighty. And now we head to the encampment. Everything you pick up in this game has a use for something. Branches can be used to make arrows, depending on the branch. And like a poison arrow or a blast arrow or whatever, depending on the combination of items you combine to make it.
I don't think I've made blast arrows yet.
I don't remember if blast arrows, fire arrows, it might be fire arrows. But they have fire, all of the elements.
I have oil arrows and poison arrows.
Okay, the oil
Sleep
arrows will douse them in oil like the annealed stilettos will. They do less damage, but set up for combo damage from somebody else. If somebody else hits them with fire, then they're more likely to catch fire when that happens.
Okay.
But that only gives them the oiled, and if they have an absorbent rag, they can cure that.
Okay.
So the absorbent rag cures the problem that you're having there.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice?
No, I don't hear your voice. That's why I'm listening to you.
We speak to you from across a great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to It opens to the Arisen.
So you go show me how to summon a friend's
If you
pawn?
claim
Yes.
to be among the Arisen, prove this very well.
I gotta
And
do
I gotta
this
tell you,
first.
mine's a warrior, so you'd have a second warrior.
Right, but like I told you, I'm gonna be something else soon, and I do have a warrior in my party. I can't do it yet. First, we're gonna go do this.
The beast comes! Hurry!
Hurry. And that's why you stopped me from doing anything, so that I can hurry. And we have to leave the encampment to go play with the big ugly thing outside. Not exactly sure how playing with an ogre proves that I'm the Arisen when being able to talk to them through the rift doesn't. But, okay, I'll go for this. Alrighty, time to get stupid. Come on, stand still for a minute.
He hasn't said my butt itches, and I'm gonna scratch it and scratch you off yet. Oh, wait a minute, that stream must be behind.
Now, hit its eye! None may touch the Arisen.
Okay, Scrag of Beast. Give me a stamina. That's not a problem right now. A bit of health.
I'm coming to help!
And here we have Big Ugly walking away. Mr. Ugly, I guess you should call him, not Big Ugly, because he's kind of short, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Ugly. Rugged Bones, Beefsteak, Hunk of Ore. Now, some items, like the beefsteak, will go bad if they are left in your inventory. Now, while rotten stuff does have its uses, it's certainly not as an edible item. Beefsteak, when it is good, is combined with something else to make potion of them, which improves your stamina, making it so that it does not decay.
Let us go and give word of it. Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Soaring.
And your stamina recovers some if you do it while you're down. Okay. Oh yeah, let's search the area, because it's always good. Heart's blood sauce, always a good thing to have. Liquid Vim, that's the one I was talking about, the potion of Vim. It's called Liquid Vim. Dragon Spit, no, we don't want that. More Dragon Spit. A War Bugle, hey, look. That's what I needed. Warlock's Draught. Flask of oil, it's always helpful to have around. There we go. Nothing there, nothing there, okay. Okay.
With that, you are the Arisen. Now, I bid you, they shall serve.
And now I get to create my main pawn. Let's go with something different than what I did last time. I don't know if that'll work. Yes, there we go. I like her. Okay. Okay. You want to help me find a red here?
Just give me a minute. I'm gonna pull it up on the iPad so I can see it better.
Oh, okay.
Wesley is playing.
On
Yeah,
your
I've been
machine.
watching it on my phone, but the picture's too small. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
It's brown right now. If you go down one row, and over to either side, so the second row down, at the outside edges should be reds.
That was pretty.
Down. You're looking for red, right?
Yeah. You said down one row.
Go, and
And I
then
went,
over to either side.
I did.
That one.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Okay.
And I like the braids.
Yeah, I thought they looked pretty too. I like the softer look of that one. But the mouse is too big now.
Oh my goodness. Some of these faces.
I'm sticking with that one. Okay. Make her a little bit slightly taller than average. That's good. Build. I'm good with that. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone too. Yep, I'll leave that line. I forgot. I'm not gonna do any makeup. There we go. Okay. Hey Jagsy, how's it going?
Hi, Jags.
And she's going to be a mage. Yep, that's Dawn. She's in party chat with me, so that she can help me out here with making my character and picking some other things because I'm colorblind, and she helps me when it comes to colors, creating characters. That big fat guy you're looking at is about as big and fat as I am, and his face is as close as we could get it in game. Hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh, look, I got nine rift crystals. That ain't gonna be enough to get your pawn. But I'll show people. No, I don't think. Okay. When you are looking for pawns, you examine, you search. You can search by friends, for example. I have two friends here that have had their characters in this game. And I can look at what they've got.
On there.
Yep. Oh, and they're both going to be 0 rift crystals. Okay. Well. He's already in the thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and find him. Hey there, Mikhail. How you doing? Now, I'll go back and go to something else here in a bit. Here you see that it shows me his primary skills and secondary skills. He's got a shield, so it's It's showing me what he can do with the shield. This shows you the equipment he's carrying: trusty sword, round shield, a set of Loldian armor, which is a very nice set of armor, and the swordsman ring to enhance his blink strike and burst strike skill, which is all he needs.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to enlist him.
I am honored to travel.
And he's going to go around kicking butt and making me look bad. Alrighty. I'm going to release Rook after I go back out and take everything from him. He picked up some stuff while we were running around, and I want to keep that stuff, so I'm going to take it from him. Actually, I don't have to go that way, I just do it this way.
Now here's my next dumb question. You're playing with my pawn. If I booted up my game, I'd still have my pawn?
Yes, you would.
So it's kind of like you got a double of him.
Right.
Okay.
I'm stealing his... See, he picked up a whole lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want him to keep all that stuff, so I
If we're to journey far afield,
got out and took it before I went and did this. Because I'm going to
I
release
didn't even
him.
bother. When I traded out pawns, I didn't even bother to take stuff from them before.
Yep, you can lose stuff that way. Sometimes it's supposed to give it back to you, put it in your storage, but it doesn't always work.
is everything in order, Master?
Anything is prone to possible failure in a computer game. Yes, I'm letting that guy leave my party. Now, since I don't have a Strider in my party, I'm going to search by level, and I'm going to look for my level since I don't want to pay a whole lot. See if I went for level 5, it'd be 27. Hey, Goat! The voice you're hearing with Goat is Dawn. With me is gone, yeah. Okay, now we go to search conditions. I don't want a fighter. I don't want a mage. I don't want a warrior. And I don't want a sorcerer. A ranger or a strider will work. So we're going to go and narrow that. Now we're going to choose a pawn to summon. Here you see that all of them are striders now. You'll see that here we have Biting Wind and Scarlet Kisses, threefold arrow on all of them. We're looking to see if we find any that have 2 in each skill, but we're not going to find them probably. Yeah, because the only one has that. And as you see, they don't have any dagger skills, which is stupid. That's a mess up. Okay. And it's triad shot, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go with...
Okay, before you do this, I have a question.
Okay.
One of the choices was to search for special pawns. What does that mean?
Okay, well, let's go back to previous menu. And it doesn't even have special pawns right now.
Oh, that happens later?
Yeah. That's okay. Okay, they said they're already in the rift, so let's look for a strider. That would be this one here.
No, go back to that one. The last one you were just on, the last menu.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter covenant because this is the one I need. I got it looking like an elf, which is okay. Okay, but we'll go back into the menu. You have top rank this month. Okay, now it has special pawns. If you bring that up, there are no pawns matching this condition or search conditions. What happens is they have, from time to time, they'll put someone, like one of the developers' pawns will go in here. One of the they'll make a pawn that's special for a special occasion, that goes in here. That one time they had one that was named after a famous person, and it looked as close to them as they could get it.
Okay.
That's the kind of things that are in special pawns.
So maybe something on Halloween.
Right. They are pawns that are created and owned by Capcom. Okay?
Okay.
So now we go back to search. You have a favorites list, and like I said, you have friends. No, it's not showing any of my friends in there, huh? Funny. But right now I can't actually hire anybody because I got everybody that I can hire. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go out of here. And now we have a party of...
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, thank you. Now we have Mikhail, Elizabeth, and Lysandra. So we have our archer. And now we get to go do the training, pawn training. Okay.
The man of the enlistment. Let me be clear from the house. You'll complete 3.
He's the guy I got killed.
In sequence.
You got him killed?
Burned there. Yes, I got him killed.
Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than if you find them. There, the first task. You're free. Many will begin as soon as
okay, let's get this going. Your first task is to grab a bunch of boxes and take them over to a circle and drop them. There are actually 4 boxes, so there's one for each pawn. The trick is not going to the one your pawn. If you go after the same one your pawn is going after, then you lose time. Grab your box, jump down, and run over. And everybody got it there. Enough!
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior afore long.
Alrighty. You'll face my scarecrow army here. Hey, that's a good thing to face at Halloween time. Army of scarecrows.
A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely.
Again, I accidentally got through all of this.
Oh, your pawns, if you actually have a decent breakdown of...
My pawns is the reason I got through it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Having a good selection of pawns is key to getting this done. Oh, there's no one. Oh, yeah, there is.
Enough!
And we got them all.
Well done. Meet me right there. Finally, you'll be... There are two. One for... If you're not mindful of how...
Now there are two kinds of scarecrows. One's fall only to magic and one's fall only to force. So let's go and smack every one of them we can. And what we don't, the mage will hit.
Force alone will topple them.
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done.
Okay.
See now,
You can quit clapping. There we go. Ta-da!
Mm-hmm.
I feel you're familiar with this quest now.
Man. He had to get all of his clapping practice in.
Yeah.
The training grounds is instrumental in combat. I've learned this area.
Alrighty. Now, at this particular... Yeah, here's Mr. Ugly again. I don't think he's very happy with me putting the smack down on his ogre. Now here you can learn to reset skills. Here's why I went ahead and did this one. Having every one of the disciplines, augments, can be used even when you switch to a different thing. So if I learn this augment when I get the chance, and then switch over to Strider and learn Strider stuff, I'll still have fitness. If I get vigilance, I'll still have vigilance.
Okay.
I'm not going to learn anything right now. Let me look at something here.
Wayne streaming.
Okay. Now, if you look at my name here, if you look at the characters, you see next to me I've got the weight here, 35.28, and that's a light load for me. If it gets up to heavy, then I'm slowed down. When you're heavy or higher, you're slowed down. When you're over encumbered, you're really slowed down. But at light, it's no extra load. Okay. So now we go out this way. And we're going to head back to Cassardis.
Well sturdy, this place.
A new area has been unlocked. Visit Cassardis at night if you wish to visit it. Huh. That's weird. I should have had a conversation with somebody there, but they didn't show up.
There's a tree beyond that may endeavor to see some. What is it? flower hunt, Master. We mustn't keep her waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the flowers to her.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, do not become so lost in your search you give your back to monsters.
Don't worry, I am prepared.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Now, before I left Cassardis, I took a quest to get some flowers. Mr. Ugly has come to visit me. Yeah, well, that looks as close to me as possible, except for I don't wear a tiara.
Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon
It just looks like a couple pieces of
and with it too, the Arisen.
Rope tied together.
All Arisen seek out
Yeah, it's a cheap tiara.
who attain an audience with the beast.
It was made for a little kid.
Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel.
Well, no, you can make a braid of metal that looks like rope.
But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
I'm just wondering. Darth said he was. Yeah, I got you, goat. Good one there. I found all the sunbird I needed.
Yeah, didn't you also need the moon something?
Yeah, but you only get that at night. And you have to give this to her before you can get the other one.
Oh, brought the rest of them, have you? My thanks, cousin.
All that remains is I learned what to do this quest. The injured will die without those flowers.
So let me go take a nap and we'll go get the other ones. I agree with you there on the other comment there. We have a house in town and we have to go to the inn to sleep. It's going to cost me 50 gold and to take a nap when I have a house right next door. Something just ain't right about that.
Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to sleep in your own house.
Yep. Actually, the house is used later in the game.
Okay.
Well, now.
No spoilers.
My other pawn, before I left, somebody picked up my other pawn. And Hangman 0187 played with it long enough that I got 1,400 rift crystals out of it. Zero played with it long enough, used my pawn long enough that I got 10,693 crystals, or 609,095 crystals. So yeah.
And they get experience while they're there.
Right.
And then
Liquid
come back
Vim,
to you knowing.
I got Liquid Vim. Somebody liked my pawn.
Oh.
And this new one will be. And I got a large ranked fish. Somebody didn't like my pawn. Here's what I gained out of it. See.
Okay.
They would have, if I had the same pawn, they would have unfamiliar quest experience times 14. So they went on 14 quests that passed this one.
Okay.
And I got a 5-star rating on everything on that pawn.
Cool.
And I made it... Elizabeth looks a lot like the one that I did before. Let's see what... Now, there is a disadvantage of having all this server stuff that goes on, but what you get for it, I think, is worth the trouble. Some people suggest you go offline. I don't, simply because of the... Oh, there's Madeline. I don't want to do her quest yet. Let's see what he's got in his inventory now.
A monster. I do not. If you come, what can I do you for?
Manage stored items. Oh wait a minute, I wanted to withdraw. Okay.
He does some weird arm movements when you're doing stuff with him. Just random... Looks like he's holding the can over in his hand and moving it around.
Now, since I've got a mage now, I want Staff Bearer's Ring. And Elizabeth gets that.
As you will.
Change equipment. Go over to Elizabeth. Because that gives her angle and high angle a boost in, which right now is one of the few things that she has. Never mind. If you did, that's okay, because it's turnabout's fair play. I've done that a few times in his stream when I was exhausted. And I think he was exhausted today. He started his stream late because he was so tired. And fell asleep and slept for a couple hours instead of the half hour he was planning. Now, we need Moonbright. The easy way to find it, or Moonglow. Hey look, some mushrooms. Lysander dug and only got a rock out of it. Yeah, I know using a lantern will be better. Alright, what do we got over here? Alright, jump down.
You haven't found any Moonglow yet, have you?
Huh?
You didn't find any Moonglow yet?
Yeah, I did. I just picked it up.
Butterflies.
The butterflies around it give it away.
Ah.
No, I'm not big on watching movies. They're not interactive enough.
What in the world? Goblins?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight some goblins. These ones only show up on the shore at nighttime.
Hmm.
So I figured, you know.
You could get some experience.
Yep.
The only time that I have heard about that movie called Life is when Goat talks about it. But then again, I don't watch TV either.
Right, that's what I said. I don't watch a lot of movies and don't go looking for TV shows or movies. I mean, I don't watch TV at all. If it's not interactive, I can't sit there and go with it.
I watch Netflix when I can't watch streams.
Yeah.
So I guess I need to come down here to this beach just to go on a goblin killing spree.
Yeah. Let's see. Elizabeth is already ranked 2 in her vocation now. Just from running around and killing things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice coin pouch. Now, when you open chests, you get something random out of them. It's not going to be the same thing every time. There are some places that you will do something and find something, and it will always be that item. Or an item of that kind of nature.
Okay.
Sometimes coin pouch, it'll be a coin pouch, but sometimes it's a big one, sometimes it's a little one.
Okay.
But it'll always be a coin pouch. Well, if you get a 100, a small coin pouch, it's, what was worth it, because it only get 100 out of it. But sometimes you get 3,500 out of it, which definitely worth, climbing that ledge to get a reward for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now I'm going to go over to Bitter Black Isle just to get the circle off my screen.
Okay.
You shouldn't do it at this level, but
The wounded need medicine. The mixed ion. Aye, that's the one. Moonglow. Good. That's the both of them. In truth, I am surprised to see them got so quickly. I'll get to work directly. With luck, we'll have everyone back to health ere long. 'Tis your doing, cousin. I fear
apparently I'm related to everybody in this town.
Say this.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Take it. Now to make some medicine.
It's your clan home.
Yeah.
Everybody's your cousins.
Yeah. About that, I'm kind of worried, There is an option in this game at a later point to become romantic with someone. And it has no effect on major gameplay, but the person you have the greatest affection for, and it doesn't have to be a lover, will be featured later in the game in a special situation.
My flesh resides elsewhere. I would take you there now.
Not necessarily. If it's fourth and fifth cousin, it's not incest.
You've chosen of your own will. You are Arisen. We stand now on Bitter Black Isle, far as sea from the cove we departed.
However, it could be like the Indians, where every woman in the tribe was the person's mother.
There's an isle unknown to any map I've seen.
Alright, so now we go over and talk to her
So since
real
you
quick.
just took Mikhail, the Bitter Black Isle, he now has information about that he didn't have in my game.
And when you get him back, he'll know that stuff.
As in a fog. All I know is that I, like you, was called here and am bound to stay.
Now, I am going to have to step away from the mic for a few minutes. Nature calls.
Okay.
Instinct that you could grant the wish of the one who dwells below. Just as I know my role here is to aid you in that pursuit.
So what's your favorite game to play, Joe?
She's a tale to tell.
Best we rested here.
Now, a little secret about Bitter Black Isle. When you come here, you can come here before you go to Grand Soren, and something becomes available to you that usually would only become available in Grand Soren.
I shall aid you however I can, for therein lies my
Okay, what would that be?
Skills, vocation. So now we're going to go and talk about this. I don't have enough discipline to do it. Right now I'm a fighter. I could change to a strider, a mage. Those are base classes. Oh, it's not going to let me go past that. Okay. Maybe it unlocks them when you get there. Then there are warrior, ranger, and sorcerer, which are advanced classes.
I shall aid you however I can. Sir, I would take you.
And then you have magic knight, which is a hybrid of mage and fighter. You have magic archer, which is a hybrid of mage and archer and strider, and then you have assassin, which is a hybrid of fighter and strider. That will be the one that I go for when I go to change. The assassin is allowed to use sword, shield, daggers, and bows, which gives you a wide range of weapons that are quite effective actually. And it has some of the nicest other things as well.
Gives me chills just to think of it.
Here he is with his nice armor and all that. He was the guard, I think, that dropped the sword on his way down when he was running. You know, the sword that I picked up that got me in trouble. I think it's his fault. I should beat him up.
I'll make no excuse. Let me tell you this. You'd be wise.
Well, it was one of the guys wearing armor like that dropped the sword, and you see he doesn't have one.
It's too craven to live. There's all down. You'll not see me going back. What?
Yeah, but at least that meant that you had a toothpick to give to the dragon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's got an empty scabbard there. I took his sword. He was too scared to use it, so I did. What's really funny is when you're playing a little kid and, you know, a little kid took the guy's sword. Because you can make a little kid character. And that's what I usually did because it was funny to see a little kid be the savior of the world kind of thing. Everybody would say, "Please protect me," and they were asking this little kid to do it. Okay, getting out our lantern and going and fighting the rats.
I've learned of this area.
Be sure we carry ample stores for
My favorite games, I don't really know what my favorite games are at this point. I love so many of them that it's hard to have a single favorite, you know, and say, or a group of favorites. I love the Elder Scrolls series, the Fallout series. I love. Played every one of them from the beginning. I like this game a lot. Mass Effect has been fun. I even liked Andromeda. I got mad at Mass Effect on Mass Effect 3 though. Because that was, you know, a character that I loved. Dragon Age series is wonderful. A lot of in-depth role-playing there. And that's one of the things I like about games where you're in-depth. They add a whole lot to the game by the player interactions with other people. So does anybody have any questions about the game that I can help with?
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
In Skyrim, you clear a dungeon, and it's clear for a while, and then eventually it respawns the enemies within it.
The price of this game is $30. Salsa. Ask that.
You just go. The question I had is, like, if you go through this dungeon here and you clear it,
you might eventually get another enemy in it, but this enemy won't be there.
Okay.
In other words, there are some respawns. There are some respawns, but not a lot.
Hi, V. These guys down here, the Saurians,
Hi, V.
kicking my butt.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of experience with them, and they are in trouble around me because I know how to kill them easy. That tail, I go for it every time.
Okay.
And they usually, you know, die quickly because of that. Alright, I hear one over here.
Taste my wrath, reptile.
There we go. There we go. That should be the end of those guys. I'm not seeing everything going. I'm hearing something.
One of the things that I like about Dragon Age Inquisition better than this game is the conversations between the companions.
Yeah, there's not the same interactivity between the companions as there is in that one. That's a complex thing to program, actually.
Right. Well, the other part of that is the Dragon Age Inquisition has a limited selection of companions,
Right.
whereas this has unlimited.
Right. It's hard to take into account the different.
It's too many to program for.
Well, you don't have control over what this person's personality is going to be. Now, I guess you could theoretically do it where you the series of questions determines the pawn's personality, and
yeah, that was a weird series of questions.
yeah, it didn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. Didn't make sense to me either, ever. But I mean, some of it I understand.
I felt like I was doing a Rorschach test.
See you later, Max. Have a good one and sleep well.
See you, Max.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, Max and Misty.
Yeah, she just got off working a what 10-hour shift? And I would be amazed if she made it as long as she did.
You just skipped past a plant. There was something back there.
Where at?
Back where you climbed back up the ledge. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it was a...
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be going playing with a bandit yet anyway.
I can't tell you how many times I have hit jump instead of open for doors.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm used to hitting the X for
opening doors.
For all kinds of stuff, but
yeah, it got me the first little while I played this too.
So every time I come to a door, I jump.
Jump, jump, to open the door.
I don't think it'll confuse you, V.
I have faith in you,
If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah. The controls on the screen don't do it justice.
At least it's not confusing like The Witcher.
Yeah.
Good night, Daniel.
Night, Daniel. Okay.
So this is the rest of the way through that cave that's going to come out.
Uh-huh.
Past the encampment.
Yeah. I should have taken these before I went down there.
Hmm?
Should have taken those before I went down there. I think I'm gonna go and call it a night here soon. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Not bad for a first stream.
Wow.
I'll do the rabbits and then we'll be done.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you made it this long because we've had a long day.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, there's your chick.
Plants of all kinds grow easily, like so many verdant children.
Goblins hate fire.
We have triumphed. Goblin! What's this?
We're almost done with rabbits.
The roads are safer than the brush. Still, we must stay wary.
Man, you're really looking it.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. The roads are safer than the brush. Still, we must stay wary.
Good idea, V. Because he has been giving a lot of pointers for the beginning of the game.
Plants of all kind grow at the tree's feet, like so many verdant children.
Okay. Rabbits are done.
You wanted to get this out of the way?
Yep, I wanted to get the rabbits out of the way.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while?
How's the day fine?
Alrighty. I'm going to save it here. And pick up with this right here the next time I play. I will be broadcasting again tomorrow night, I think, after Max is done.
Okay.
Come on. There we go.